Hi guys, I've got a new episode for you. We've been quiet for a couple of weeks, but it seems that being quiet doesn't even change anything. So we'll start making some noise again with our favourite channel guest, of course, Karen. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, getting there. We've been so quiet and sitting back, letting FBI do their thing. But we wanted to put this out there because both Karen and myself and Tori, I believe, received interesting requests about our Facebook information. Probably, about 3-4 weeks ago, was it?
Yeah, something like that.
And so it said that we needed to provide court documents quashing it if we didn't want our information released, which was kind of strange. And so this is just a little bit of it. The file number is public, anyone can find that. And notice the stamp, and they've redacted whatever the other accounts are that they were wanting, Lauren's Facebook account as well. So do you just want to let us know what you did on your end about that?
Okay, so I got 3 different emails. First one was telling me that law enforcement wanted my records off of Facebook, and I have 10 days to respond to it. And then I emailed them back telling them, I'm not going to hand over anything without a subpoena, and I'm going to need to be served in person, not over the computer. And the next email I get, it had the DPS office number and the case number, like Lauren's case number on there, and they told me to call that office. It was the one out of Austin. And so whenever I called, they told me, like DPS told me, that I needed to contact the Texas Ranger, and they gave me his name. So I did, and this Texas Ranger was out of Tyler. And whenever I was talking to him, I was telling him all this, and he was confused. He didn't know what I was talking about. And so I read the email to him, and he just started kind of laughing, and he's like, "Ma'am, that's a scam." And I was like, "Well, the thing is, I got it from like the DPS apparently, and it had the DPS missing person number for Lauren." And he goes, well, I'm going to tell you right now that, the missing person's number is not, it's not like private information. That's public.
Yeah, anyone can get it.
Right. So I was like, well, I don't understand what's going on. And he goes, well, I'm going to tell you that law enforcement just does not do that. They're not going to go through Facebook like that to try to get information from you. And I was like, well, that's what I thought. It just seemed kind of weird. And I just had to call and make sure. And he was like, yeah, he goes, we didn't do that. And I was like, all right. And then I get another one not too long after that telling me I needed to respond to this. And I basically told him where they could go with that. I'm just kind of wondering how far these people will go. How much further will they go to shut us all up? I mean, they're really trying to shut me down, and they're trying to stop me. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. I haven't got anything else since then, though.
No, and me neither, or Tori, or for Lauren's account, or anything. So, yeah, it's just done and dusted. Good try, guys. got a little clip there to play.
Law enforcement in general is not going to reach out to you via Facebook if they needed anything from you, especially the Rangers. Rangers and DPS do not send you any message via Facebook. I assure you that.
Okay, so you guys remember a couple of weeks ago we did an episode on Justin, who had sent the text messages through to Scotty Fields and Sheila Fields, and then he copped a harassment charge from the sheriff's office. Well, Karen's going to let us know what happened in regards to that.
That was actually a warrant that went through. First, it wasn't like they were charging him. I mean, that was a warrant from the get-go.
That's right, yep.
It was just for, like, harassment from Scotty Fields and Sheila Fields. Apparently, he was messaging them, kind of, I wouldn't say it was threats. I mean, he was just saying, I know what you did, you need to come clean. And I never told him to do this. I didn't even know he was going to do that. But he ended up getting the harassment charges because of his messages and the phone calls that he had made towards them. And then just a couple days ago, he was arrested in a different county, like 4 hours from Panola County. And they were holding him at the jail over there. And they wanted they pretty much just held him there until the Texas Rangers could get there. And all they did pretty much was question him about the case and what he knew and what I had told him, which I never told him anything more than what I put out there. And so there's a few things that, I can't tell people. And because it's going to hurt the case.
Yeah, sold us down the river, basically.
So as soon as he talked to them, to the Texas Rangers, told them everything, an hour later, he was released. Kevin Lake, kind of, he bailed him out. So that tells me right there they only arrested him just to find out what he knew. Why?
So part of his text message read, I just spent 9 days with my queen and 10 days in a county jail for harassing a man who truly had nothing to do with Lauren Thompson's disappearance. I'm beginning to believe Lake is surrounded by evil and has to tread very carefully. There is another instance, like, just thinking when you say, different counties, there's another instance there where it was a different county, but we can't talk about that. But just to say that this is not the only situation where they've gone to a different county to try and enforce their power.
Apparently, even after they talked and then he bailed him out, he just he almost kind of freaked out about it and was wanting to know if I was okay. He doesn't trust them. He thinks that they're going to go after me next. And he actually said that the Texas Rangers were trying to build a case on me and file charges on me for interfering in an investigation and withholding evidence. And I'm not withholding evidence. Everything I did, I turned over to the FBI. And, how is that withholding evidence? I mean, apparently they're supposed to be working together on this, the FBI and the Rangers.
I'll play for you Justin's voicemail.
Hey, Jim, long time no sticky. There's actually a story behind that. But, before we ever get to that story, I just need, for you, if possible, I don't know if you still speak with Karen, but if you could just make sure to check on her. I haven't looked at her Facebook or anything. I just got out of county jail. They had a warrant for me over there in Panola where we're working on figuring out Lauren's disappearance, Lauren Thompson. I've been walking all day and I got sweat in my eyes. I'm brutalized, beat, tore up. But if you can, man, just call her, whatever. Hear her voice, talk to her. Let me know that she's all right, because I have got nothing but text messages, and you know I don't trust text messages. Just let me know. Long story short, I decided to pretty much cut my affiliation with her after this last fiasco. I got some bogus information that cost me a harassment charge in Panola County. The Texas Rangers had to come all the way over here from East Texas to talk to me. And within an hour of them coming all the way over here to talk to me, they let me out of the jail. After about 10 days, I had been in there already. And Sheriff Blake himself, I believe, PR bonded me out of jail after I laid out every little piece of information the fuck that I had, excuse my language, about everything I've investigated with Lauren. And wow, let's just say it's been a clusterfuck. There's no other way I could put it. But I just need to know that she's all right, because I still, worry about her. And once I know she's safe, then I can really just kind of fade back from her, because I'm about through there. There's no beating a dead horse, and my horse is dead. But love, fam, if you could do that, and call me, let me know she's all right. I'll trust your word on it. All right, man. You be blessed. One.
Okay, so Josh Jenkins has been assigned by the Texas Rangers to Lauren's case, and we just have a few issues about this guy. Karen's going to let you know one of them.
Okay, so I recently found out that Josh Jenkins, the ranger that's over Lauren's case right now, he was caught in January 2019 for covering up on another murder case. He was trying to protect another officer. There was an actual news article about that.
Yeah, so I've got the article here. So part of the article about Jenkins reads, Miss Metzig said she shared the information with Ranger Josh Jenkins of Longview, and he initially appeared to be very excited about it, but he soon told her that Trooper Metzig could not have been involved in the murder because he was working at DWI in Cherokee County on the evening of the murder. Miss Metzig said she checked arrest records in Cherokee County, but there was no indication that a Trooper Metzig had worked a DWI case that evening. On July 2nd, 2019, open records request was filed to determine whether Trooper Metzig was working on the day of the murder and whether he made any arrests. Miss Metzig said shortly after she reported the GPS data to Ranger Jenkins, her ex-husband filed a criminal complaint with the Jacksonville Police Department, accusing her of illegally accessing his phone. She said she did not know how Trooper Metzig would have learned about her access to his GPS data. And so, yeah, that's the first issue we have with Mr. Jenkins. He's a compromised officer of the law.
And, so if he did that then, what's to say he's not going to do that now?
Exactly.
Because there's something just so wrong with that. Why isn't he seeing what we're seeing? And if he's not covering for him, then what is it? Like, I know he can't be that blind to it. I mean, all this stuff is like staring at him right in the face.
And the thing is, we purposefully just went quiet for a couple of weeks just to let FBI do their job and that. But it seems that even keeping quiet has just made them continue their dirty tricks even more. With Justin, with the other person, it's more damage control. And Lake's motive remains to be seen. If it wasn't for you and all of this notoriety and things like that, the case would still be sitting there unsolved, no foul play, and eventually would go into a cold case, and the FBI wouldn't have it.
Okay, I want to address the people in Panola County. Please be careful. Watch what you say to the cops or other people that could be associated with the cops over there, because every time you turn around, these people are getting arrested for things that make no sense, or they have reopened a case that was dismissed back in 2017. This is serious stuff, and I want to stress to all of you, just please be careful about what you say and how you say it. If you're anyway involved with any of these people that were there that day Lauren disappeared, because they're going to try to shut you down, and they will do it. They'll make up stuff just to throw you in jail. I know of 5 people right now that were arrested, and probably about 4 or 5 others that have warrants out for their arrest, and it's all a big joke. What's really going on? And the only reason why anybody would be doing this is if they have something to hide. Why else are you trying to stop people from talking? So I'm asking if we can all just come together on this, because I believe that together we can solve this. We're going to have to go around the cops on this one, and we're going to need all the help we can get. So I am reaching out to everybody out there that is listening right now. Please, if there's anything that you can do to help find Lauren, contact me or Bridget, because we need to get on this. Because I'm tired of the police trying to start stuff I think a lot of it is a distraction, and they're trying to stop us from going further with the case. So whatever you can do to help, if we can pull together and figure something out so we can go and get this girl, because the police are not going to do it. I mean, they're too busy trying to cover it up. But at the end of the day, this is what it's about. It's about Lauren Thompson, nobody else. We need to get her. And the community, you guys have been amazing so far. There's so many people that have come forward with information. There are so many people who want to help, and we appreciate that more than anything. I know her family does. I do. I mean, it's been rough, but we're not going to stop.
And lastly for today, Karen just wanted to address this.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for being supportive. Thank you for reaching out to us, and thank you for telling your stories. And I want you to keep it up, because this is what's going to change that town. This is going to be what you guys need. You need the bad out, and the bad people are the cops.
You guys are amazing. You've come together, and you guys have come together like the police should have, but didn't. Right. Thank you, Panola County.